Alright, so we are back out at the cabinets. They look like some crayon marked cabinets. This is crazy, but it's hot as hell outside. It's 101 degrees, but I'm gonna see how a second coat looks. So I think I'll go ahead and start with this one, then move it, and then do the one under it. Hell, this is gonna be annoying because last time it took me like a couple hours, and I really don't feel like being out here because it's hot. But hey, if I don't do it, who else is gonna do it? Yes, that's the black we want. I think that looks nice. It looks like blue on the camera, but it's not really blue. Y'all said, do I recommend this paint? Absolutely 1000%. So that one right there, I did second coat. These two are not. These that you can kind of see are not, but this, I did a second coat. But this is second coated. This is one coat. So that looks crazy. But that, you can't see it because it's dark out here. But I'll show y'all closer looking a little bit. But we're now working on these two drawers. And then I still have an upper cabinet, mini doors, a couple drawers, and then two more cabinets after this. Y'all found a stool to sit on. Whew. My legs, my knees, and my thighs. Yes, yes, yes. So I did this one last night, right? I went to flip it over. Wow, white as can be. I'm like, this feels super smooth, and I'm like, oh, it's not painted. All right, y'all. So I'm not working on the van today, but I just want to unbox this with y'all real quick because this is what we've been waiting for. This is our power. Our power is finally here. Damn, this battery is big. But it's a 200 amp hour battery. Look how big this is, y'all. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. It's a little heavy. It's like maybe 20. I'll say like 20 pounds. But that's that. And I also got this. So this is like a garage door seal, and it's gonna go around the box, like right inside of the door, just to keep all the air and stuff out, and the bugs and stuff, just to seal that gap that I got. And then I got the breaker. Just a breaker for the outlets. It comes with a bar? Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, it comes with a little bar. Little bar to put the breaker on, like that. And then the breaker things, the wires will go in like that. And then I think that's all I need for the electrical system, but I'm not gonna work on the van today, so this will be a project maybe for tomorrow. So we'll see. So I will see you guys then. Hello, friends. What's up, everybody? I feel like I haven't really been out here in the van, but we gotta get some room. We gotta get some work done. I finished the electrical panel. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I need to figure out a ground point for the negative wire, and I have no idea where to ground this wire at, because I have to ground it to the chassis or the body of the van, and I don't really know where, like without drilling into the floor or anything. I don't know if I can use the metal, you know, the metal things behind the wall that I filled in. I wonder if I can use that. I'm about to bring the panel that I made out here and wire everything in. And then today I'll start putting up the walls. I think I showed you guys the wood, but I got this, I think it's, was it 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch? I don't even remember what I got. But I'm gonna start the walls today. I'll probably start this side because this side has like no electrical or anything, so it'll just be boom, right on the wall. And there's some points of the wood like here where this sticks out further than the wood. So I don't know if I need to put something to make a gap, you know, so the wall's even, or if I need to go around and push all the bolts in so that way it sits flush with the wood. But we'll figure it out like we've been doing this whole time. I also need to add more wood around the door so that way when I make the door I'll have enough room to cut this out. I still need to finish around the edges, cutting that out. So I'll probably do this before I put this wall up. That way the wall, that way the wall will be past this. Because right now, for some reason, the foam is over the wall. So I can't put the wall up and it runs into this, you know? Damn, I should have been recording. I literally just fell over with this panel. Oh, shit. I lost my balance and I like fell forward and I had to like go onto the wall right here. So I think I figured out a grounding point. So this switch controls these lights and we don't really need it. So I think I'm gonna take this out, and then behind here there's like a opening to go into this. So I'll just screw the negative from the bus bar into something around here. I have to get the panel first so I know how far I need to be going with the wire, and luckily I have enough of the 2-gauge wire left over, so we should be good on that. I also need to charge the battery up, so I want to get the electrical hooked up pretty early so that way the battery can charge up and we can test our electrics. Nah, I mean, also want to fix this because I feel like when I go to put my ceiling panels up that it'll be kind of off. I mean, it is like on a slight angle, it's like a slight arch, but this one is a little more arched here. So what happened was I was screwing this in and the screw broke, so you can kind of see it just hanging there, but there's no way for me to take the screw out. So I might leave it, I don't know. I really don't feel like, damn, this is hot. This is so hot right here. What can we do about that? I don't know, should I get a little piece of foam to go in here? Or should I spray it? I don't know. But we can always come back if we need to. Because when I put the wall up, I'm only gonna put a couple screws because I feel like there's gonna be something I have to come back to fix later on. So, you know, just like boom, 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 boom. That way I can come back. I should have just taken this thing out long ago, but I can use one of these screws to do it. Yay. So it should be easier than I thought. Oh, my ratchet says, not in the van, so be right back. So I just thought of another problem. If I put the ground wire on here, how the hell am I gonna close this out? Well, yeah, I still could. I could put it here and just run it down. I could run it down into the foam, so it should be all right. thought it was more bolts. Good, I'm glad it's not. That helps me out. So I have to take these wires out of this and get rid of this. Somehow, some way. And my battery's going dead. Great. I just cut them and electrocute myself or what? And there's our switch. I'm just gonna cut this off and just tape it up. So one of them kind of went back in there. I gotta see if I can grab it without electrocuting myself. Damn, I think I just lost it. Oh well, it's back there somewhere. It'll be fine. Now, I can put my ground on here. So let me go get my wire and stuff. Look how black my hand is from digging around in there. All right, so I just went and got the system wall thingy, and what I'm gonna do is kind of build it out a little bit so there's a little gap. I'm gonna use the 2x, are these 2x4s? This is a 2x4, which will also double as a bed support. So I need to figure out how far the support for the bed is gonna come out, and then I can kind of hook this up around that. But I brought this out because I wanted to see how long I need to make the ground wire to go from here. I also need to make another hole, but it'll go from the bus bar. Let me just put y'all down for a second. From the bus bar to maybe I should do the hole first. Yeah, let me do the hole. Let me tell y'all what happened to my tea. So I went to Dutch Bros and I got a tropical large green tea, lovely tea. And I get home, set it on the table. I get up off of the couch to go get something. And my nephew's red ball, I kick it on accident, hit the table ever so slightly, and my whole damn drink flew. It flew and spilled everywhere. So now I'm out here without my green tea, but I got my water. Just filled it up. And I'm about to make a hole in this thing, and then we'll see if we have enough. Well, we'll have enough wire, but I have to see how long I need it, and then I'll go inside from the comfort of the AC to cut it. Or not to cut it, but to assemble the what is it called? The terminal connector. And then, yeah, then we'll come back out. But let's see, let's do a hole. All right, where can we make this hole? Maybe like here. Then it'll come out here. Either plug here or there. Yeah, we'll do it right here. Probably here. I'm about to go in and put the connectors on and the heat shrink, and we'll come back out and see if I did it right. All right, we got our cable done. Let's try it out. Boom, ground wire. I wanted it to go down. I don't know if it's better to go down. Somebody let me know if you can, and I'll change it. But for now, that's how we're doing it. I need to grab the shop vac, but do a quick little hand sweep here. Just to get all this stuff out the way. Thought it wasn't long enough for a second. I was gonna be pissed. I was gonna be pissed. One day I'll paint this wood. It definitely won't be this day though. Y'all know what I forgot about? These. So I have to wire these into each one of these. There's not that many. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 including my water pump that I do not have, but I'm still wired anyway. I went and got my heat gun and then my little connector kit, so I'm gonna wire those in, but I also have to wire my solar to this breaker, so I'm gonna do that too. It's already wired into the spot, but I have to hook in my negative cable. All of that hooked up, I think. My inverter's hooked in. It's off. This is the on-off switch. That is off. Oh, I gotta bring in the ground now to plug into the solar. What the hell? It just powered up. Oh, duh, because there's power coming in. Of course it's gonna power up. There are solar panels on the roof. I'm like, hold on. Y'all see them lights? Ah, we got some power. That means this works. That's good to know. I gotta get the manual because I have to see what I have to set this charger to, and then you see the batteries blinking because obviously there's no battery hooked up yet, but there will be very, very soon. I just gotta figure out how I want to do the wall in the back because I don't want it like right up against it, so I have to pull it back a little bit. This is the key it comes with. Probably can't really see it. There it is. So we have to use this to set the battery type, which is going to be blue for 12-volt lithium battery. So it says hold the set button for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There we go. And then press it to change it to blue. And then hold it another 8 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. Now our battery is set for lithium. We're not hooking it up yet though, obviously, because I wonder what this button means. Does that mean power's coming in? Or power's effed up? Let me look it up. Wait, hold on. Now it says battery is green. Does that mean we have power coming through? I wonder if I hook something up, if it'll come on. I don't know. Let's get some of these fuses worked on. Alright, for some reason, it says I'm only getting 2 watts on my solar panels. 20 volts, 2 watts. I don't even have a battery, but for some reason it sees a battery temperature. Alright, I'm about to close this and turn on this because it's hot. I need to see if I can cool this down a little bit. Let me go get my temperature thing. Never mind, I forgot that I disassembled our light switch, so if I close this door, we won't have any light. I gotta figure something out, and I have to see why these solar panels are only bringing in 2 watts. Maybe they're not in the sun. I don't know. I'll have to get some type of tilt mount eventually, but they're probably not in the sun, or something with the wiring is wrong. I don't know. I mean, I hooked everything up right, so I don't know. Something's off. Maybe one of the panels. I should have tested the panels before, but I'm still about to turn on this AC. Let me see how dark it is. So it's a little darker, but I can still see, and I can kind of feel some air from the front. Maybe I'll get a fan. Damn, I need like a plug-in lighter type of fan or rechargeable fan. But anywho, it says it's 97 degrees in here, and that's crucial. This shows different on here, but oh, 98. Sorry. So I'm gonna test this out for like 5-10 minutes. If it's getting hotter and not, oh, that air feels so good. But if it stays hot, then I'll probably wait till the sun goes down later on to do this. But if it cools down, then I'll stay out here and do it. But right now we're at 98.6 and it looks like it's going up, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get done whatever I can get done, and yeah. So I'm gonna do this and then I'll show you guys once I'm done. All right, so I plugged in so far the switch panel and the fan, and look what we got here. We got power. I didn't know if I hooked it up or not, but I hit the power button. I saw these buttons turn red and I hit the power button, and lo and behold, there was power. So I wonder if it's good to have it open a little bit with the air sucking out. Right now I got it on out, so I'm gonna see if it gets hotter or if it gets cooler. But we got a fan, guys. We got some power. I knocked over the drill, but now I'm about to hook up everything else. Everything except the outlets, because I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know if I want to put it on a breaker or if I want to plug it into the inverter. I don't need the outlets right now, so we'll figure it out. I'm about to wire in the lights. What else do I have? Lights, camera action. We got the puck lights. I need to go inside to get the lights because I think I want to plug them in. And then we have the dimmer switch. So I'm gonna hook those two. This is just running off of solar power right now because I don't even have a battery plug in. So I don't know why it says 2 watts of solar coming in, because I mean this stuff needs more than 2 watts to run, doesn't it? Maybe not, but I don't know. Right now it says 99.9 degrees. So it's very lovely in here. And I'm thinking about going to get a portable AC and just plug it into my what's it called, extension cord while I can. So I might do that just so I can work inside of here comfortably. But after I get this all hooked up, I'm gonna work a little bit on the bed, and then I'm gonna start getting some walls. The whole van is like creaking and cracking because I think it's cooling down. So I don't know, or heating up, something, I don't know. But there's a lot of creaking going on.